One Piece! 行くぞ!
WANO and SHANDORA, the twin dragons of Jaya. Hi everyone, it's Flying Panda. This idea stems on the popular mystery of the missing eye of Jaya. Way back in Skypiea, Nami discovered that the maps of Jaya and Skypiea combine to make one island that is strangely skull-shaped. This theory is part of a mini-series which was written by Joe Free Skull Theories on Twitter. Please follow him there. It is notable that the skull is missing the left eye. There are many theories on this. Most popular among them is probably Ohara theory that connects to Enies Lobby. However, that didn't sit right with us, and we started digging for an alternative explanation. That's when I noticed this line from Skypiea. Robin reads the poneglyph found there, and it says, "We are the recorders of history, existing in harmony with the son of the Great Bell." Of course, now we know that the recorders of history are the Kozuki clan, and we know that the Great Bell is still in Shandora. The quote also says living in harmony when translated Wano Kuni, literally meaning the country of harmony. To add to this, we know that Shandora was known as the City of Gold. Recently in Wano, we learned that Wano was once referred to as the Land of Gold. This makes it seem even more likely that the two places were once connected. Beyond those potential connections, there's also the theme of fire festivals and references to the sun god, Nika. Both have traditions of holding bonfire festivals in honor of the dead, and in both arcs we get reference to Nika. So we have a suggestion that the Kozuki and Wano existed close by to the Great Bell. Both were known as Land of Gods, their cultures are similar, and we have parallel references being made by Oda. There's also some potential link to the symbology of the moon. The crescent moon is a significant symbol to Kozuki, appearing on their clothes often, most particularly with Odin. This may be a reach, but perhaps it established another symbolic connection through the Shandoran Lunarian heritage. Perhaps also Oda is teasing the connection with the theme of twin dragons, as of the recent chapters was named. When you turn Mouth Bay on its side, it looks like two dragons. This is reflected in Kaido and Momo. Pangea Castle from Twitter was the first we saw to make this observation. To add these potential teasers of connections, it's also notable that the left eye of Onigashima is caving in. If it does, that skull would then reflect the map of Jaya. This leads me to a slight unrelated idea, but one that I find very interesting. If we carry on with this idea of the two skulls being connected, perhaps this clue on the location of Shandora has some significance to the skull of Onigashima. Something like a road poneglyph? If Wano was once part of Jaya, how come it no longer is? That could be explained by a connection to the ancient giants and Oars, also known as the continent pullers, whose corpse Moria once found in a frozen country, which may have been in Wano. It's a popular theory that the islands that make up Wano and surround the flower capital were all moved there by Oars and the other ancient giants. This will explain why the skulls of one of them sits nearby. If we look at the map of Skypiea, we can see a depiction of an ancient giant roaming around. Add to that the fact that Onigashima, clearly the skull of an ancient giant, sits in Wano. If Wano was once part of Jaya alongside Shandora, then it's possible that the two make references to real-life temples of the sun and the moon. Perhaps this is the reason that Kaido said that Wano is special. It is the lost eye of Jaya and once neighbor to the lost kingdom of Shandora. If this is true, perhaps the true significance of it is even bigger than just that. This ends the first part of the theory, and we will see you in the next part. Please follow Joe, Free Skull's Theory, and we'll see you in the next video.
Look! 行くぞ!